Tayler Holder is the most saltiest person on the YouTube, TikTok, and boxing scene I've ever seen in my entire life. He's just weird, man. Like, he called Gib a trash fighter. I don't know if he realized that he lost every round of the fight. And I can accept him saying that, he's not experienced and the lights got to him, but to call someone else trash when he bullied you. Tayler Holder is like around 6 foot, 6'1", and Gib is like 5'7", 5'8", yet he somehow bullied you in the ring. And you had 5 years experience, so I don't know what are you talking about experience of events? What, this guy's never done like a meetup, a meet and greet, a performance? He should know what it's like to perform under the lights. All of those counts as experience. Because KSI has said that him performing music on tours helped him in the fight because he knew how to, how do you say it? The words are coming in my mouth right now. But he knows how to react with the crowd. It didn't get to him because of the experience of being there on the stage. Tayler Holder also has somewhat of that experience. And for him to say that, it was his first time, blah, blah, blah. I know boxing is different, but they're people and you messed up. That's it, you messed up. To call Gib a trash fighter? If Gib is a trash fighter, what is Bryce Hall? If Gib is a trash fighter, what are you? So if Gib's a trash fighter, does that make Bryce Hall like what? Not even a fighter? Does that make Bryce Hall the worst fighter to ever step in a ring? Why did you tell that to him? Because everyone knows that Gib is better than Bryce Hall, and for Tayler to call Gib a trash fighter, it's just weird. He doesn't know how to accept the loss. Like, you lost. Maybe you could have put in a better performance, but you lost, and you cannot give credit. And when you call him a trash fighter, so you're saying that your inexperience of performing under the lights made you worse than a trash fighter? So that you performed worse than a trash fighter, because that's what you're calling him. So it's just a weird one. Like, his self-respect has gone down. Like, already he had less respect because, like, oh, you're coming in the boxing ring and you're a TikToker, you don't deserve to be here. And then he's like, no, I have experience, I've done this for years and years. He comes and he gets bullied, and then later he calls Gib a trash fighter. I don't know if I want to see this guy in the ring other than to get knocked out. This guy cannot handle a loss. Like, he's so bad at handling it. Like, Bryce and others were able to do it way better than him. Even though Bryce memed himself, somehow he has taken the loss way better than you. And Bryce was actually interesting. He had actually threw some punches and it was an entertaining fight. But your fight, you just got bullied. You were too scared to throw a punch and you just put your hands up and took a beating. And your coaches were telling you that you're losing and you need to throw more. And what did you say? You're tired. You said you're tired. So accept the fact that your cardio was shit and that Anissa and Gib outworked you. He outworked the shit out of you. He made you look like you've never boxed in your life. He made you look like a complete novice. He made you look like an absolute beginner. You need to be able to take these losses and move forward from them. Like, Logan didn't take his loss well, right? The second fight against KSI, where he was like, I sneezed 3 times and, whatever, he was not feeling good on the night or whatever. It was a slip, blah, blah, blah. He makes Logan look like a saint in terms of how he reacted to the loss. Because the fact that he's still talking about it, I'm pretty sure he has sleepless nights thinking about how he lost his fight again and again and again. Because he was the one that was hyped. He was the one that they thought would win. A lot of people thought Bryce would lose. A lot of people thought that these TikTokers would lose, except for Tayler Holder. They thought that Tayler Holder would be the one TikToker that would actually win. And he was the one that lost. And you lost every single round, every second of every round, and every minute of every round. So take your loss like a champ. Well, you didn't. It just proves that your emotions, till now, you cannot contain them. You lost every round, and you know you lost. You know he outworked you. You were scared to get hit by him, so you kept your hands up. You were scared to throw a punch because you thought you'd get hit on the counter. So just accept it. You lost, and you're not good. You're not that guy. He is not good. And Anissa Gib is that guy. Tayler Holder isn't.
He just seems hesitant, Yeah. He seems like he's trying to be too calculated. And a lot of times fighters can try to be too technical in there, but you need to trust that your technique will come out. You just have to go out there and fight, right? The technique is in your body. It's in your muscle memory. The technique will happen. Your job is to go out there and fight. Don't think so much.
right back in his grill.
And at this point, Gabe just seems like he does not care. He's taking some punches, doesn't faze him whatsoever.
He's going to eat a couple and just keep swinging, swinging, swinging.
He said this is just a guy.